All right, we're going to continue our journey with algebra today. Today we're going to talk about two-step equations. Now, last week we talked about equations with addition and subtraction. We talked about equations with multiplication and division. And remember, our key is we always use the opposite operation to solve an equation. So if we have an addition problem, we're going to use subtraction. If we have a subtraction problem, we're going to use addition. If we have a multiplication problem, we're going to use division. If we have a division problem, we are going to use multiplication. Now, today we're going to talk about two-step equations. We're going to add a step. And what we have to remember is we always need to start with the number that does not have a variable by it. We need to get rid of that number first before we can tackle the equation to find out what our variable is. So, we're going to start notebook style today. So if you have your notebook, you can write this in there, or if you need it, you could do that. So we're going to write multiplication with addition or subtraction. You can see my problem is 3 times n minus 8 equals 4. So I look here. This right here is my number that does not have a variable. So that's the number I need to get rid of first. So just like we did last week, we're going to do the opposite. I have minus 8, so I'm going to add 8. That's going to cancel out. It leaves me with 3n. I have 4. I need to do whatever I did to the left side to the right side. So I'm going to add 8. So I get, whoops, let's put an equal sign. So now I have 3 times n equals 4. So I need to use the opposite of 3 times n. I'm going to divide by 3, cancel out. N equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. So now what we want to do is we're going to check it. We're going to make to see if our variable makes this statement true. So 3 times n is 4 minus 8 equals 4. So here's what we're going to do. 3 times 4. 12 minus 8 equals 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 equals 4. So we know that we did the right problem. Okay, next one. 2y plus 10 equals 16. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of my number that does not have a variable. The opposite of plus 10 is minus 10. So it leaves me with 2y equals. I need to subtract 10, which leaves me with 6. 2 times y, the opposite is to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 2. Y equals 3. Well, let's check it out to make sure. 2 times y equals 3, so I'm going to fill my 3 in, plus 10 equals 16. I do my multiplication first. 6 plus 10 equals 16. 6 plus 10 equals 16, and 16 equals 16, so we know we have the correct answer. All right, now let's try some division problems. So you can see here, I'm going to add that there so it looks a little better. I have w divided by 5 minus 4 equals 11. Again, I'm going to start with getting rid of my number that doesn't have a variable. I have minus 4, so I'm going to do plus 4. We'll cancel out, which leaves me with w divided by 5. I have to add 4 to here, so I get 15. So if I take w divided by 5, I need to multiply. That will leave me with w. If I multiply by 5, 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 75. Let's check our work. 75 divided by 5 equals 11. Well, let's find out. Whoops, I missed a spot. 75 divided by 5 minus 4 equals 11. So 75 divided by 5. Well, we just did it right here. We know that is 15 minus 4 equals 11. 15 minus 4 is 11. If 11 equals 11, we've got it. Here we have x divided by 2 plus 5 equals 15. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of my number without a variable. I'm going to subtract 5 to give me x divided by 2. 15 minus 5 equals 10. So now I go to my next step. X divided by 2. The opposite of that is to multiply by 2. Cancel those out. X equals. If I multiply 10 by 2, I get 20. Let's check our work. 10, whoops. Try that again. 20 divided by 2 plus 5 equals 15. Well, 20 divided by 2 is 10, plus 5 equals 15. If I do this, 10 plus 5 is 15, equals 15. There's our answer. X equals 20. All right, a couple of examples here. 5x plus 3 equals 8. Again, I'm going to start here. Plus 3, the opposite is minus 3. Cancel that out. 5x equals 8. Now I don't have 8. I didn't subtract. Minus 3 equals 5. There we go. 5x equals 5. I got to divide. 5 eliminates that. X equals, if I divide 5 by 5, I get 1. All right, 2x minus 3, or 2 times x minus 3 equals 15. I'm going to add 3, and I'm going to add 3. I get 18, and I get 2x. 2x equals 18. 2 times x, I'm going to divide by 2. Leaves me with x. I'm going to divide by 2, and I'm going to get 9. One of the things that I see, remember, when you're dividing this number over here, sometimes I see people use this number, and it's not. That's only our top number. When we divide down here, we need to use the number that's with our variable. All right, now we got our division problems. X divided by 5 plus 7 equals 11. Well, we got to get rid of our plus 7 by a minus 7. X divided by 5 equals, now we need to subtract 7 from this side, so we get 4. Well, I have divide, so my opposite is a multiplication. 5 times 5 cancels out. X equals 4 times 5, and we get 20. X divided by 9 minus 4 equals 23. So I have a minus 4, the opposite is plus 4. Cancels that out. X divided by 9 equals, now we need to add 4 over here, and we get 27. So I'm going to cancel this out by multiplying. Leaves me with x, and so now I need to multiply by 9. 9 times 7 is 63. I carry my 6. 9 times 2 is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. X equals 243. All right, so our homework looks like this today. You're going to solve each equation. I'll do the first one, but I'm just going to come down here. So it says Marla and Karen solve the following equation. X divided by 6 minus 3 equals 15. Which student solved the equation correctly? Justify your answer by solving the equation. So you're going to do this equation. Tell me which kid did it right. Was it Marla or was it Karen? Some of you will be able to tell this right away. Some people may have a little help, but it'll be okay. So let's look at number 1. Number 1 says 7 times m plus 8 equals 71. We're going to go number 1. 7m plus 8 equals 71. So this is exactly how I want you to see it on your paper. We're going to get rid of that middle number first. So I have to minus 8. That cancels out. Leaves me with 7m equals, you just subtract 8. 7, 6, I have 63. I need to divide by 7 because I'm multiplying by 7. Divide by 7. Leave me with m equals 9. Pretty simple, close to what we did on Friday, but today is a different day. Today we're using that second step. All right, have a wonderful evening.